Long as I took them, the welts and bumps would subside, although they won't completely go away. As soon as I stop taking the antibiotics though, the folliculitis immediately starts again. A vicious cycle indeed. For now, 2008 and on, I'm stuck going to the doctor about every 6 months for another prescription. Chapter 6, Food Allergies continued the years, 1982 to 88. During this period, the main symptom of my food allergies was the lip swelling and ankle swelling. I would always feel the tingling sensation in my lips approximately 10 minutes before the swelling would start. Occasionally, the knots and bumps would appear on my forehead or temple. The swelling in my ankles would be such that I couldn't put a boot on. The only thing I could do was to wait it out until the swelling went down. Luckily, there wasn't extreme pain associated with this condition, only the strange sensations from the swelling. Not being one to worry a lot, I just tried to keep a general idea of the foods that might be contributing to this condition and avoided them. Problem with that though, was that I could be riding along, not having eaten a thing in hours, and here would come the tingling sensation. I remember many a time, while in the company of folks who didn't know I had this condition, the swelling would start. They would be talking and then I'd see a strange and worried look come upon their face. It was kinda like I was morphing into lip man or something. I would apologize, then try to explain, through blubber lips, what was happening. Not something you'd want to encounter from my standpoint or theirs. Fast forward to 1988 when I was working in the health food business. This was the same time I was trying to find a solution to my folliculitis as well. I would alternate between reading about allergies and skin eruptions. I thought, perhaps, that the two may be related. Working with that premise seemed logical to me at the time, so I tried to find a correlation between the two conditions. What I discovered, while reading an extremely complex medical journal, was that the symptoms of swelling lips and ankles could be contributed to my inability to digest proteins. This probably was just a natural response by my body, due to years of eating a diet primarily composed of proteins, eggs and meat. Kinda like taking antibiotics. Eventually your body will develop a tolerance to these and not respond adequately. That's what my body started doing with the overconsumption of plant and animal protein. Here's a simple layman explanation of what happened. I eat an egg. My stomach doesn't produce the enzyme to break down the protein in the egg. This protein gets into my bloodstream unbroken down. The protein, is then drawn out into my lymphatic system for disposal. The lymph system acts as a guardian of your body and tries to stop anything that it conceives to be a danger to your immune system. Once these whole proteins are in my lymphatic system traveling, they would reach certain areas where the vessels are extremely thin and fragile. These are primarily around the eyes, lips, forehead, and ankles. These proteins rupture the vessels, causing fluid to rush into the underlining skin area. This is the same fluid that is produced when you rub a blister on your finger. There it was, plain as day, though not quite as simplified as I explained above, what was causing my swelling. In that I had access to all kinds of herbs and vitamins, I found something rightfully named protein digestive aid. I started taking these prior to meals or any time I started feeling the tingling sensation. Here I had gone to numerous doctors, with none of them even approaching this solution. Problem solved. My only explanation for my lip swelling, though I hadn't eaten anything, was that I breathed in airborne molecules of some substance I was allergic to and that caused the reaction. No matter, the protein digestive aid seemed to stop the swelling. Years later, I would be faced with this very reaction to airborne molecules, but with much more serious consequences. Chapter 7, Xanthelasma continued the year, 2000. For 8 years, I had lived with the embarrassing yellow patches of built-up cholesterol under my eyes. I found it hard to look people in The eyes